Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I am Joe Finley. Joining me once again via Skype, or Zoom, because we are in this world that we're living in, Todd Tebow the Sailor Murray. How we doing, buddy? You did this to me. You did that to me last time. That's not fun.
Yeah, we're on, man.
We're doing
it. You said you were going to give me the wink and the gun.
I can't do it. Shooter McGavin has that on lockdown right now.
So what's up, fatty? How's it going?
Just surviving, my man. How you doing?
As if we didn't just speak awkwardly while you set it up.
Yeah, no.
I don't like to say anything before because I'm like, I don't want to blow our wad before we even get to the thing. I want it to be natural. You know, not like we set it up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We just mentioned very briefly, just, hey, did you watch this? Hey, did you do this? Nothing else, but might as well start right off the bat. WandaVision.
Oh, yes.
The last couple of weeks worth of episodes have just been outstanding.
I didn't even know that they, like, when are they, I don't know when they came out, it doesn't matter. But I went to the store. And when I was in there, the lady's like, did you see the new WandaVision? And I was like, I saw this one. She was like, there's like 3 more. And I was like, oh my God. And then I just finished it before we talked because I had to. And it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we're going to talk about it anyways, right?
We're going to talk.
Spoiler.
Yeah, there's spoilers, but we're going to, we're definitely talking about that shit.
So Vision is now totally caught on.
Yeah.
We've seen the outside world, and Wanda she has broken into a facility that housed Vision's penis.
Yep.
That's where Joss Whedon keeps it.
Mm-hmm.
So she found his penis, and she used his penis to digitally bring him back.
Yes. He made him
printer, old school technology, whatever. So now he's catching on because all the people are like, where's my wife? He's like, my butthole bleeds every night because of this witch's curse.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, what's to do with their kids? When this whole thing's done, are their kids going to be real, you think?
Oh, that's a great question. I have no answer for that because it's... I still don't get everything that's happening. Like, who... Because it felt like she was in control, but then she feels like she's not totally in control. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like Vision is going to be real. I feel like within this sphere that she's created, she may have even pulled him from the multiverse. That's the one thing I did mention very briefly, was because obviously also the big twist, Evan Peters as Quicksilver shows up at the end of the most recent episode, and you're like, holy shit. So I knew Quicksilver was coming back because it just felt like it was leading to that the whole episode, and then you saw the silver hair, and then it flipped, but then it flipped around and it was Evan Peters and not Aaron Taylor Johnson, and I was like, whoa. But like this is evidence that like she's plucking people out of the multiverse. So I'm thinking we've got a different Vision that's been pulled over. And he doesn't know because he doesn't remember. Yeah. Like, she probably pulled him from, like, right when he was created type thing. I don't even really know. And then,
a different dimension.
Yeah, there's a million questions left to be answered still. We're going to have to figure that out.
I wonder if the kids are going to be, like, the recreation of somebody. You know what? Mm-hmm. Their kids' name should have been Tony and Little America.
Yes. No, and Paul Walker.
Hey, Tony Jr., Little America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else I've been watching, though, that was really good. I watched a couple of episodes of the Marvel 616 documentary series on Disney+. Have you seen any of that? It's just a documentary series about Marvel, and it's about different aspects of Marvel. So the 2 episodes I watched, I didn't even watch like episodes 1 and 2. I just caught like 2 in the middle. One was about finding like smaller characters. It's actually Paul Scheer directed and is like heavily featured in the documentary about like finding these like obscure Marvel characters. Like what's going to be the next thing?
Oh, right? I meant like little ones. Like, oh, look at that little guy right there.
Yeah, no. So he came across...
I'm a hero!
So he came across this group called Brute Force, and it's basically a group of animals that have, like, they all have their own kind of superhuman abilities or super animal abilities, but they're wearing like these robot like suits. And it's a really weird series and stuff like that, but he kind of like followed up on that, and he followed up on like how some of these comics get made in the first place, as far as like toy companies will like go to Marvel. That's how like Marvel did G.I. Joe, how they did Transformers and stuff like that. And then they were talking about, I guess somebody actually designed Brute Force toys and like a long time ago, and like in thinking that
I feel like I remember them.
I don't know, like they had 4 issues. So I
think I know that comic, and I think, unless I'm thinking of some other toy, but I remember the animals being covered in like a metal exoskeleton looking robot kind of thing.
Yeah. But it's I don't know what I would know them from, but it was just interesting to kind of see that. And the other one I saw was all about cosplay, and it was all these different people going to New York Comic Con for cosplay. And the one girl who was like in the star, well, not the star, but just kind of the most featured subject, she was cosplaying as Shuri, as Black Panther, as she is in the comics. And it was really good, like had all the cool like the Shuri tribal paint, kind of like the dots and the whatever, but then like the full Black Panther costume on top of that. And her Black Panther costume has this like big like fur lining around the neck. It was really cool looking.
Cool.
But yeah, it was really interesting. But I mean, that was kind of like, it's all been counting down to WandaVision for me. After the last one, I'm like, can't wait till the next one. Sit quietly.
When is the next one?
Friday. Yeah, they drop on Fridays. Well, we're recording
Fridays.
Yes. Yeah.
Today.
Today. Well, we're recording on Friday. This is out on Tuesday.
Ah, yes, exactly.
So, you get it. Do you get it?
I don't.
No, I don't really get it either.
You're like in slow-mo.
See, you're in slow-mo.
I don't know if it's just. Am I okay? Because like you look hilarious. I don't know if anybody else can see it, because you're talking like, oh my god, last night or the night before on the world's greatest streaming device, Tubi. I watched Coronova Zombies.
Oh, really?
And it turns out it never said it. Boom, full moon.
Yeah.
It was an hour and 1 minute movie, where about 4 minutes of it was like some old actual porn star chick who was like, what's happening in the world? And she's like watching the news, and it then just goes to other movies altogether with it overdubbed about being about that they're coronavirus zombies.
That's hilarious.
It was, oh my god, it was absolutely amazing.
You need to stop moving around. The more you move around, it screws everything up. Like I'm watching my computer stuff go through the friggin' roof.
Good what?
Uh-oh. Flip it back the other way, because now you just went way out of frame.
This way.
Yeah. I framed it up. I framed it up like that. Okay.
Okay, I'll stop moving.
Yeah, well, as much as you can, anyways.
I'll put my phone right there.
Yeah,
my elbows down. It's comfortable.
All right.
I can easily access my titty. It's over there.
Yeah.
I think that everybody should get rid of Netflix, Amazon, HBO Max, and all the other ones, and just get Tubi. Tubi is the best.
See,
it's free.
I was on Tubi, and it's like there's nothing on it.
Yes, there is. There's literally bajillions of absolutely terrible movies.
Yes,
like the one I just explained to you.
Yeah, their crowning jewel is Titanic.
Their crowning jewel is Hell Comes to Frogtown. But yes, Titanic is like the first thing that comes up anytime. Yeah. They're like, "You want to watch Titanic?" And I'm like, "No,
I can watch that literally anywhere. I could see it on a bus
1,000 times. Yeah. I can't cry any more tears over that guy."
Oh God, I still just remember.
Or can I?
Yeah, you probably could. I cry over the real hero, Billy Zane.
Yes, for trying to kill their romance, which was ruining the film.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that, and come on, this guy takes you on this beautiful cruise on the maiden voyage of this ship to go on this beautiful trip to New York, and you end up cheating with some hood rat.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
You know it. And not only that, she kills the guy.
Yeah.
Knows him for about 4 days, lives with another man for the rest of her natural life, and the moment she dies and goes to heaven, it's Buddy waiting for her.
Yeah.
They sent her new husband, the guy that took care of her, straight to hell.
I know.
She's like, see you, bastard. Thanks for taking care of me.
And threw away a precious diamond just cause.
Yeah.
So really, fuck that old dude.
Rubbed it in all the time. I could have been rich, but I chose you.
Yeah. And even worse is she still could have been rich. She had that thing on her the whole time.
Yep. Oh, that's true. Yes.
She could have been living
large.
That's
right. It was when she turned old. It wasn't like she was old forever and then went and dropped it.
No. So,
like, Gargru. What was Baby Yoda's name? Gargru? Grogu.
Yeah.
It's almost Groot-ish.
Yes. He is Groot.
A little guy. Oh my God, listen to this.
Okay.
So, because technically we're like in my bedroom right now, I sleep on an office chair. Like, it's awful.
Excellent.
I have to put a chair down. I sleep on the 4 legs that they kind of spin. It kills the back. Anyways, I have ordered a new bed.
Ooh, what have you ordered?
I ordered a Douglas foam mattress.
Nice.
I did all the research. It's looking good.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. So in a couple of days, buddy. Woo-hoo!
Your body will thank you.
Oh, yes, it will.
Or
not my peanut,
whatever.
But the rest of my body will.
No. Absolutely not.
My
all right.
Looks like a chewed up dog toy.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of penises looking like chewed up dog toys, this is not going to be a real segue. This is a fake segue. Let's talk about what movie we're doing next week. Yeah, I've had a week. Let's talk about the movie we are doing next week. And I know this will be a surprise to you because we've recorded a bunch and then they aired out of order and all sorts of other stuff. So let us discuss the movie we're doing next week. It is described as a friend of mine from work as that shirtless volleyball movie. We're taking on the Tom Cruise aviation classic, Top Gun. Let's have a listen to the trailer that Todd won't be able to hear.
I'm going to send you up against the best. Yes, sir. You 2 characters are going to Top Gun.
I feel the need for speed.
For 5 weeks, you're going to fly against the best fighter pilots in the world.
You guys really are cowboys.
I don't like you because you're unsafe.
That's right.
I am dangerous.
The wild card flies by the seat of his pants.
I guess when I see something, I go right after it.
It takes a lot more than just fancy flying.
Gentlemen, this school is about combat. There are no points for second place.
Figured it out yet?
What's that?
Who's the best pilot?
No, I think I can figure that one out on my own.
Tom Cruise, Kelly McGillis. Top Gun.
And we're back. We were talking about something totally different, and we have...
Woo! I forgot we were even doing this.
I don't know. It's just a thing. So what else is going on out there right now? Some people died. Christopher Plummer died.
Oh, yes. I just saw that today.
Yeah, that was
good
really
old
sad.
Canadian boy. Rest in peace, Christopher Plummer.
Yes.
Good actor.
Very good actor. And very good at replacing Kevin Spacey and things.
Yep.
But yeah, he will definitely be missed. Who else just died?
I just died in your arms tonight.
Well, Cicely Tyson had died, but that was a little earlier.
Oh yeah, Cicely Tyson.
Yeah.
Do you have HBO Max?
No, well, we don't. There's HBO Max isn't available in Canada. That's why like Crave encapsulates that. So,
okay, well, it's the same thing. Whatever. Yeah. You have Crave.
Yes, I do have that. Thanks for
What's
asking.
coming out of there? So Batman,
God,
Suicide Squad. They're gonna get.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know how it's gonna work for Canada. If it's gonna be like delayed or.
What the shit?
Because I don't know how it worked in the US. I think it just came out on HBO Max, but here it's not doing that. It came out like to rent on like Amazon for like $40.
$40.
It was expensive, and I heard awful things about it, and so we were kind of like held off and are waiting till it's nicer. Till like it's something
like me and the PS5.
Yeah,
I'll get it. Hey, you didn't get one yet, right?
No, but I think I probably will because I got a 4K TV and I was looking up the price of 4K Blu-ray players, and I'm like, yeah, for an extra $150, I can just have a PS5.
Yo, and the PS5 is like the size of your TV too.
Yeah. Well, that's
amazing.
Good.
You'll love it. You can't even see like half the TV because this huge tower is like, it's the only place to put it because the cord is super short. Yes. It's really weird.
It's 8 inches long.
Yeah, it's just like how there's nowhere to put this thing.
Yeah. Speaking of
good old Sony.
I know.
Imagine the controllers were still like you would plug them in. So like you're watching a gigantic 85-foot, screen. You're like your face is melting off because the fucking you're like, cord's length away. Yeah, I just don't know how we did that back in the day. It's like a 3-foot cord on a thing. So you had like the system pulled out as far as you could, and then so you could sit like a reasonable distance from the TV. But then, a reasonable, because then if it's like, you're playing a 4-screener. Yeah. And like, Jesus Christ, I don't know how I ever, now. Yeah. Like thinking about playing Mario Kart or a racing game, and it's like, how the shit can you even see what the hell's going on? Oh, I know. Oh God, I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about playing 007 GoldenEye. And having that 4-way split screen, and we were all in there. Plus, just all the random distractions in the room of like, because you got like 9 people in there, and 5 of them they're waiting for their turn, and they're all yapping, and it's like it's a wonder we accomplished anything in our lives. Oh wait, we didn't. Thanks, GoldenEye. Bing. Something else just worth talking about. You'll notice I'm facing a slightly different way for this episode. I have a nice mobile studio, and this is how we're going to be shooting things from now on. It'll be better. I didn't even notice. I'm sure somebody was like, man, I think it's facing the different way today. Whoa, what's happening? Are you okay? Is the building shaking? That's actually a really bad idea. That's great. I love that technique. I've seen one of the movies I watched on Tubi was called 10.0 Earthquake. Nice. And it never happens because they stop it from happening. I'm like, so every movie is like, what the hell? Like, also, so it should have been called 0.0 Everything's Fine. Yes, yeah, because it was like it has a couple cracks in the ground, and it was like, we can't let the 10.0 happen. And it was like, you're waiting the entire time. And it never happens because Desmond from Lost saved the day. It's very funny that you said Desmond from Lost. I have never watched Lost, but my wife is in the middle of... I couldn't be bothered. I missed like the first the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, it's done. It's like my window is closed. But Carrie, my feet are itchy. Yeah, but Carrie started watching it, and then so I come in every now and again. Like if I'm on nights, I'll wake up and she'll be like watching an episode or like whatever, and she's in the middle of watching an episode, and I'm just like, I'm seeing these things occur, and I'm like, I don't regret not seeing the show. I'm not doing it. I was like, I can tell. God. I could like I'm seeing it. I'm like, I sit down and I'm like, so when did they all get off the island? Oh wait, they're not off the island. Are they time traveling? Are they ghosts? I'm leaving you. And that was the end of that. Yeah, you pretty much got it right there. Yep.
I threw it. I threw it off. I threw Carrie off the balcony, and I'm living a sweet bachelor's life. So
sweet.
Hit
right
me up.
On, eh?
Yeah. Hit me up
the pandemic
on.
affects us all differently.
Yeah. Hit me up on whatever dating site fits this personality.
All of them.
Really? Sweet.
Oh yes.
I'm omnisexual. Get out of my way.
Omni, I like that.
Yeah. I'd do it all.
Ominously sexual.
That would be amazing. Is every time it's like, it's time. Ho, 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 hey, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. Like Thanos.
Yeah.
You think when Thanos goes to bed, there ain't woo.
Yeah.
That's
Every
ominous.
time, right before I climax, I say, I am inevitable.
Then they are automatically impregnated in that moment.
And then they look at their stopwatch and they're like, 2.5 minutes is inevitable. I only have sex with sassy black ladies.
You would have to, yeah. You can just be sassy.
No, there's no such. The sassy white lady is just a horrible lady.
I have been playing. What have you watched? Anything?
I'm trying to think. No, not so much. I can't say I've done a whole lot of anything except I've been building things and buying things. I've been a good little consumer for Big Brother this past week.
Good for you. Well, me too. I just bought a bed, so.
Yeah, well, but you need a bed.
Purchase ever. This is going to solve all of my problems.
Especially
the heroin addiction and the erectile dysfunction.
I bought a desk on wheels and said the exact same thing. This will solve all of my problems.
This is it. No more shitting the bed.
Until it's properly set up, though, it has not solved all my problems. It has caused
it's
many.
not proper, right?
Yeah.
It's like your life. Told you, it's only going to be proper when you smother your family with a pillow.
Well,
Join me in the naked Bahamas.
Oh, that's different from the Bahamas. It's like it's just over a little.
Oh, yes.
Welcome
to the left.
Mm-hmm. You get off. You get off the plane. You're naked. This is normal Bahamas. Oh, back to jail for me.
Come on,
friggin' Bahamas.
No, you get off the train. It's the child Bahamas. You're like, oh fuck,
we did it again. Well, these things happen.
Shit, man, I saw something on the news there, man. I can't remember what it was. Not the real news. Fake news.
Oh, okay.
Real news. It's for fuckers.
My favorite thing from the news this week was when so Trump's lawyers all abandoned him like a week before his trial, which actually starts in a couple days.
Who's?
Trump's. And then anyways, his new lawyers came in and they put forth this legal brief, and the very first sentence there was a spelling mistake. They spelled it was the Unites States.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't spell like the name wrong or his own name wrong.
Yeah.
That was the first thing.
Donald Trump.
That's what I was going to tell you.
What up?
That SAG-AFTRA.
Oh, the SAG-AFTRA
was going to kick him out. AFTRA. And I guess he heard about it, so he sent them like the best message like ever.
Carrie read it to me.
He's like, I never heard of you before. Maybe you've heard of me, Donald Trump. I was in Home Alone 2. Like as if he was the star of these things. Yeah, he was like, I'm very proud of my work in this, that, and the other thing. He's like, you've done nothing for nobody, and you've done you're a terrible union, and like it's just like everything. You're a bad union. You're gonna be closed soon. That was like the best. Did you see the letter? I did. Yes, it was amazing. I want Trump to join the cola wars. Pepsi, very low rated, no sugar in it. It's acid. It's just poison. Mine, oh my God, he should be for his own new Trump cola. Yeah, mine only has the finest steak in my cola. Make cola great again. Yeah. That's what RC Cola. It's what RC Cola's thing should be. Oh, and then that Marjorie Taylor Greene going off, like doubling down. She got removed from all of her committee posts for being a fucking lunatic who said Jewish space lasers caused the California wildfires. Of course they did. It's about time somebody's telling the truth. Yep. She also harassed a father of a Parkland school shooting victim
to say that it didn't happen and his daughter was a fake person.
Like a crisis actor.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other ones. Also said that Nancy Pelosi should be murdered. And then after all that happened, she like released some statement. She's like, I like doubled down on all of it. She's like, I'm proud that I did all those things. And I'm just like, and then she's like, this is Trump's country. And we're like, ugh, like.
Good for her. Jewish space lasers.
Yeah. I want to see that movie. This is what I'm thinking. Is this why Trump started Space Force? Is he looking for those Jewish space lasers?
Yep, it probably absolutely is.
Well, why don't you press the button? Are you going to start the lasers? Well, we live in California. It's going to be on fire. Oi.
The only button Donald Trump presses is the Diet Coke button.
Yeah.
Which was a real thing.
Isn't that sad? And he drank like...
You heard that, right?
Oh, I heard that. And what killed me was like, I mean, I used to drink like, 4 or 5 pops a day. That was kind of where I was at. Not so much anymore. Good for me. Great. Living large. I'm going to die soon. But they were saying he was like drinking like 18 or something Diet Cokes a day.
Keeps him alive. And
I was like, think about that. Every 45 minutes, roughly. Actually, no, let's assume he sleeps 10 hours a night. He's not working. Every maybe half hour, give me their Diet Coke. Like, there's somebody who's just sitting by the fridge waiting for that red light to go. It's like, I gotta get him a Coke. But
what
not
a
run.
Sweet gig.
Oh, man. It's just...
I started watching the making of The Mandalorian. Did you see this?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Dude, that crazy dome thing?
The massive, yeah. It's so awesome.
What the crap? Like, it was awesome. Looked so good.
To me, that is the future. Like, screw green screen and all that stuff, because you could create... Like, if a studio or something created, like, a series of studios that were that, and then you could just go in and, like... Literally, you can have one soundstage be every scene.
Yeah.
Like, how awesome is that? And just a little bit of, like, set decoration. Like, you could do that for The Office if you wanted to. You could just, like, it could just be a bunch of desks, and then it's, like, all the outside is just, like, it's
kind of what they did for The Office anyways. It was just in, like, one place.
Well, there was but I just mean, like,
they can't afford the furniture, so they CG it all in, and then it's like...
No, I just mean, like, they didn't have an office building or something that looked like an office building to shoot in, so they just put a bunch of desks in the middle of this thing, and they just created an office building around it.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah. Oh, what else happened? GameStop became one of the biggest companies in the world.
Oh, yeah. Because of that whole crazy... you have to watch The Big Short and pay attention to understand anything that happened.
Yeah,
with that whole thing.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to understand any of it. I was like,
what the fuck?
My favorite part of the whole thing, though, was that Robin Hood company who shut down trading of the or buying of the stock. You could still sell the stock, but you couldn't buy it anymore. They stopped them. Chris Cuomo on CNN had him on there. He is a guy with a background in finance, and he tore him apart. He's like, so why did you stop the trading? And he's like, well, no, that's what I have to do according to the thing. He's like, no. He's like, the only people with the authority to stop stocks from being bought or sold is the SEC, I think it is, or SEC, and they only do it for 2 reasons: for allegation of fraud, or if they find out that the company hasn't disclosed something that they should have. Those are the only 2 reasons. They didn't stop it. You guys stopped it. And he's like, nope, that's what I'm supposed to do. And he's like, did the SEC tell you to do that? Or did anybody tell you to do that? He's like, no. He's like, he said some brokers basically told him, because they were the ones getting screwed, right? So this guy's probably a former broker, and his broker buddies are like, we're getting fucked right now, so like, help us out. And he stopped it. And it's just like, man, oh man, like, what a joke. But yeah, so congratulations to people who made it rich off of GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry of all things.
Sweet.
And then what was funny too was I did an episode of Dueling Decades, so make sure you're checking that out, guys. And Nick Hoffman, aka Man Crush, the one of the hosts there, he kept checking his phone throughout like the post recording and stuff like that. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, he has some of the cryptocurrency Dogecoin, and it was apparently like skyrocketing. Like, I mean, I guess he bought a bunch of them at like 0.5 cent per coin. And then all of a sudden, like, it was up to like 40 cents or something like that. And he's like, I basically made $2,000 while we've been talking. He's like, awesome. So yeah. So good for people who are on those trains.
I actually am making $2,000 during this as well because I am pantsless and I'm filming something else altogether.
Yeah, he's using the phone for the Zoom call, and he's got a webcam downstairs for he's dipping it into a sweet potato pie.
It's actually apple crumble today.
Ooh, how that'd be? The initial penetration could be rough.
It is. That's
depending on the consistency of the streusel. Maybe the best.
Krusty Scream Saturdays.
All right. Well, I think we should probably end this one here because we're not topping what we just said there, and and we got more recording to do. We got some more movies coming at you. So
let's see how this works with like in half slow mo.
No, I think I'm gonna be able to fix it. So thank you all for listening, as per usual. Thumbs up. And we will catch you next week with Top Gun, Tom Cruise, but a non-Scientology.
Oh, yeah. You said you were like, I totally forgot what movie you were talking about. And you're like, we're going to watch that topless volleyball movie. And I was like, whoa. I was like, I don't remember watching that. And you're like, Top Gun. I was like, oh.
I guess it is that.
Damn.
Oh, well. Okay, we're going to see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.